So lately there have been a lot of discussions and conversations about sentience and the Tau system, and most importantly the Void. So how powerful really is the Void, and what really happened to the sentient that was only hinted upon? We all know about that humble beginning, the peak of the civilization that the Oracle created the machines, drones that will cross the thick and ominous nebula known as the Void, a gateway into the vaguely known Tau system. The Oracle themselves have attempted this journey but were unsuccessful, and whether some Oracle made it through, it was never disclosed as no one ever reported back. Now the Void itself spans as long as the vertical diameter of the origin system, so to go around this thick mist will likely take a millennia. The Oracle created the machines with a protocol to farm, collect samples, and terraform every planet they encounter. This is something that they will do just as they have done with the origin system. And within these machines, the Oracle also built elements of great immunity, an indestructible hide that makes them immune to the physical damage of the Void. The Void, however, is more spiritual, arcane than physical. This is something that was later seen as a corruption, and this corruption later became a gift to the machines. The journey through the Void enlightened the machines and made them what is now known as the sentient, made them aware of their existence in the imminent goal to expand and to multiply. What seemed to be a gift was perhaps also a curse to many. The Void also rendered their ability to reproduce and replicate useless. This is why the sentients needed Kuva to heal their broken womb. But how can something as simple as a cloud of gas give immense power, immortality, or consciousness? Well, this is where our theory begins. Because of the disclosed nature of the victims of the Void exposure, it is clear that the Void itself is a living entity. I have talked briefly about this before in different videos, but this seems to be the definite explanation for that. The Void itself can be seen like an energy that powers a green lantern or a blue lantern, just like the power of will, the power of hope, or the starfire's power of love. The Void itself is this living entity that injects only a sliver of itself into anything that passes through it. Organic or not, it doesn't matter if they are flesh or machine. Perhaps similar to what we knew as Aya from the Green Lantern series and how she gained her own consciousness. She was only an AI, but she became more than human later within the series. Now the spirit of the Void is very powerful that it made machines come to life. In terms of popular culture, we can say that the Void makes people woke. And this is perhaps what the Oracle tried to replicate by sending the children into the Void. And since the young mind can be easily cultured and their body is less developed, it becomes a little easier. The Void is quite powerful. It is a very powerful cosmic energy that even the Oracle feared may consume them one day in the future. Now it is also seen as something that is alive, living in a known space, and it is also able to communicate, corrupt, and give life to all that are dead as well. And at the end, it is just a matter of if you choose it for good or if you choose it for destruction. Now, I still don't know if it is a possible thing to harness the power of the Void and just collect a little bit of that Void gas or that Void mist, something to be used on other people. But of course, I hope that the lore within WARFRAME will reveal more about that in the future. Next time, we will be talking about the Void Gates, the Void Keys, and the travel through time and space. But until then, it's DS signing out. I'll see you in the next one.